again from Flavor Radio Network.
Boy Lethal still here from the Rantings of a man named Lethal.
And we are at the birthday bash for La Familia Music. My man Verse is on the camera. He's hanging out with us. We got our live studio audience. Everybody give us a hand.
That's a large audience.
That's a large, huge audience, you know.
That's how we roll.
Actually, La Familia has been on stage just now, and I tell you what, great performance so far. But before that, the second act, right after Sicily, was my man MESIANICO. That's how I say it.
Yes, sir.
In Spanglish. So, MESIANICO, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good, man. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Nice to meet you too.
Lethal.
Fudge and Lethal. We don't really have a real name for this program. It's basically the Flavor Rantings, I guess, if you want to put it. Flavor Rantings. Flavor Ranting Network. Yeah. So, anyways, we're trying to figure out what's going on with these people while we're here. They invited all kinds of people. Probably about a good crowd, about 250, maybe about that showed up tonight. On top of the artists, the many artists. So tell us where you're from. What's going on? Where'd you come from?
MESIANICO. Well, I'm from Tampa. Puerto Rican though. I was born in Philadelphia, and when I was little, pretty much, I was in Puerto Rico. I grew up there. That's how I got my, my reggaeton and my hip hop and all of that. That's where I got it from. That's when I fell in love with it. So I'm a
Boricua.
Yes.
Campania. I don't know. I'm just trying. So anyways, so what got you into music? I mean, that's a real big question everybody asks in general, but we want to know why you got into music.
Well, since I was 4 years old, 3 years old, I always was singing in church. My dad was a guitar player, grew up in that environment, singing in church, with my sisters. But like I said, once I heard hip hop, it's like, I was like, man, that's me, I could relate to that, I saw things, and I saw things that I could write it down, make it come out, to life through music, and I saw that way, I could express myself, through hip hop, like me, that's me, I saw it like, that's me, I love hip hop.
But the whole hip hop thing was always God-centered, or did you start out secular?
Definitely, man. I grew up in church since I was little. Of course, you have your backslides, and you kind of go away from church, and you do things, especially when you grew up in church. You don't know what's out there. You want to experiment, which isn't a big mistake. But most of the people that I know that grew up in church did the same thing. They backslide, and then when they know what's out there, garbage, they gotta come back, just like me. And basically, I grew up in church. Since I've been rapping, it's been Christian. I never really rapped when I was in the world, but I guess God gave me the talent. He gave me, the knowledge and everything when I was rapping, for Him and everything. So it's always been about God, definitely.
It's awesome, man.
Still a question from Mr. Verse behind the camera.
The man Verse.
Out of English, how do you respond to Spanish?
Well, before, like today, there's a lot of people that I don't know Spanish. So every time I go to a crowd, every time I go, I know there's a lot of people that don't speak Spanish. I tell them, look, this is for the rate, same reason Sicily did it, the Familia Music did it. It's all about God, And if God wants you to understand what I'm saying, and you don't know Spanish, He's gonna make you understand what I'm talking about, even if you don't know Spanish. Because that message is for you. God could do anything. Those words are gonna go through your mind and through your heart, and you're gonna understand what I'm talking about, what I'm saying. Because God is powerful. And I basically tell them that, I know you guys don't speak Spanish, blah, 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 but we're doing it for God, we're keeping it holy, we're keeping it, for Him, all glory to God. Definitely.
me estómago es muy gordo. I mean, I know that. I've known that when in high school.
Tengo hambre, tengo mucha hambre.
Yeah.
Your belly's huge.
Yo soy de los Estados Unidos, you know, all the basic stuff, you know, I know all the little bit. But that's about it, you know, this is stuff to get me by, you know.
You defend yourself. You defend
That's
yourself.
right, that's right. So, you know, but I tell you what, I can testify spiritually. You know, some people have that discernment in the spirit to figure out what the heart is behind the music. Even though I didn't understand the words, but I understood the spirit behind it. And my spirit testified with it right away listening to it. I didn't understand a word, but I tell you what, I played it a lot when I got that CD. It was beautiful, just beautiful music all together. So I encourage everybody, go get a Spanish-English dictionary, try to figure out what he's saying too. In the meantime, just cop it anyways. Last question. Why would I buy your CD? That's really
well, basically, my CD, you know, God gave it to me. I'm not saying every single song in that CD, I know it was from God. Some of those songs, I was sleeping, I was knocked out sleeping, and all of a sudden I wake up, I open my eyes, and I have stuff in my head, and I know that was God waking me up, telling me, you gotta write about this. And at that time, 3 in the morning, 5 in the morning, I gotta get up, and I start writing. So I know it's from God. So every single song is a different topic. It talks about homosexuals, it talks about drugs, it talks about people hating on you. One song at least has to minister to your life, you know? Everybody goes through stuff, especially Christians, you know, go through a lot. So, you know, I have songs there talking about giving you strength, you know, giving you power, live for God, you know? I have, you know, God gave me all those topics, because I know at least one song is going to minister to anybody that listens to that CD. You know, and like I said, I give glory to God, because it was Him that gave it to me. I mean, I'm nobody. I told God, you know, before I made the CD, I'm an instrument. You know, if you see any pride in me, please take me away, you know. So I was like, God, just do whatever you want through me, you know, and I know every single song ministered to somebody, at least just one song. That's the way I see it.
Awesome, man. Good answer, good answer. And it wasn't a rehearsed answer, because we're doing some point-blank questioning here. So, yeah, we don't have a script. We don't have anybody with cue cards, you know.
By the way, I like the howl.
There you go. That's for a verse.
Thank you.
That was actually from...
I know Sicily does it. There you go.
Hey, do I feel a freestyle coming on here, or what?
That's her. I don't freestyle.
You don't freestyle? Oh. He's a liar? All right. Well, anyways, let's just thank MESIANICO for hanging out with us. And I feel so tall sitting in this chair.
You are tall.
These guys are comfortable, and I'm just kind of like trying to get into the action. But you know what? You got to do what you got to do. So they don't call me Fudge for nothing. You know, mess up everything. But that's not true. So, anyways, thanks, Verse, and we're gonna get to the next interview. There's a lot of concert going on. We're gonna get some more footage first, and try to bring the next line coming in. So we don't know who that's gonna be.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. My man, Lethal. Fudge.